Hello, me again. Now I've made my way to unit 111. So we're still in Park Place like I promised. Unfortunately, I did have to kind of pause because I had to turn the lights off, lock, go to the next one. But we're still in Park Place, I promise. So I'm going to turn it around. I'll explain everything to you. And then if you have questions, you know what to do. So one sec. Oh, one sec here. What's going on? There we go. So unit 111 is also a corner unit, like I was mentioning previously. It is a little bit bigger in square footage. The strata fee is also a little bit more because in a strata you pay more when you have a larger unit. So it's a larger unit, so they pay $470 a month. Unit 104 pays $410 a month. And that covers all your costs within the strata, which is like the strata insurance, management, snow removal, maintenance of the property, and your water. Your heat and utilities are your own cost. So this particular unit hasn't had a lot of renovations, but it's got a really cute wood feature wall right here. And the beauty of the fact it hasn't been renovated means you can do it yourself. You can make it as personal as you want. It does have some carpeting as well too. And it has a built-in media center right here with an electric fireplace. This would all stay. And it's got a great open floor plan, very similar to Unit 104, but kind of flipped. So this is your main dining area, access to your kitchen with the pass-through. Unit 104 had these cute chairs sitting there. Again, that would be perfect for this unit as well too. And then it's got this great big living room. So you could have a sectional, multi-furniture. On our listing, we have it showing the way it is currently. And then we've also staged it so that you can get a good idea of what it would look like. This one, instead of having an open patio, has an enclosed sunroom. The curtains just fell down, so take note that it's not going to stay that way. I'm going to fix it when I leave. But the curtains just fell down. There was a showing prior, and they were messing around with it, so we got to fix it. But the nice thing is, although you can't drive up to it with your vehicle, just right there at the end of the path is private visitor parking. There's also additional parking as well too. There's covered parking that runs the whole length of the actual complex. And again, parking is assigned by the strata. You don't just get to keep what you want, but generally they'll park you closer to your unit unless you have special requirements. But it is ground level. It is west facing. So right where that gate is, that's the hike and bike path. So when you're kind of have the windows open, because the windows do open in the sunroom, you can hear the river. It's nice and relaxing. It's private. You get a nice pretty view of the actual outside. I'm not going to go outside right now because it is pouring rain right now. So you're not going to get a good idea, but it's in the photos. You can see the beautiful view. It's also vacant now. The tenant has moved out, so you could easily have quick possession if you want. This is the kitchen. So different from 104, this one has the sunshine ceiling. Some people love it. Some people prefer pot lights. So they just had a bit of a difference. Also, there is a bit of a difference in price, but it still has a great big kitchen, lots of cupboard and counter space, as you can see. All appliances would stay as well too. Fridge, stove, dishwasher, you name it. Neutral colors, and then you come over here. So this is your main entryway with your coat closet and the massive storage unit. So this storage unit is similar to what you saw in 104, but it doesn't have anything in it for the most part, so it gives you a way better idea of how large it is. This one is definitely larger than the unit 104, just simply because it's a larger unit in general. So you're just going to have a bit more added square footage to each part of the condo. So a little bit bigger living room, a little bit bigger storage room, etc. But both have the nice big storage unit and are ground level corner units. But you got a nice big coat closet, and this would really be your main entryway. Let me turn around here. And then, oops, I forgot to turn the bathroom light on. This one, however, although it's not renovated in the bathroom, it does have a nice new renovated walk-in shower. So you've got this nice big counter with that beautiful little bowl sink, tons of storage. And then you have this nice walk-in shower, which for a 55 plus complex is a real bonus because a lot of people don't want to get in and out of bathtubs. Whoops, sorry. An additional bonus is this extra storage right off of the actual bathroom. None of the other units really have this. It's because, again, this is one of the larger units. So you have storage in the bathroom, storage, the extra large storage off of the main entryway, and then you have your other storage laundry closet. I'll show you in a sec. So this one, like I mentioned in 104, the laundry is located just behind the door in the bathroom. I couldn't get that out. So it's really easy access and saves on space. It also has a little bit of storage right in the wall and this great big mirror. Hello. And tile flooring and a great big table in the bathroom. So this is, again, just the linen closet. Let me just open it for you. It's empty, but it shows you have all this additional storage space. This is the second bedroom. It's a bit smaller. Previous tenants had a double bed in here, and then there's this closet. So they had a dresser here and a bed here. If you look at the photos online, you'll find that you can see how it could be staged. And it also has a little bit of a storage off the closet as well. The primary bedroom is a nice big bedroom. It's really good size. They had a king size bed in here before, and you certainly could put one back in. Oh, let's see, you can probably see, yeah, a nice view. And this is the beautiful view you have kind of right off of the front. There's landscaping. Normally you could see a nice mountain view, but it's heavily raining right now. And you don't hear it, so you can see how soundproof it is. And then a nice big closet. And it also has baseboard heat and a wall unit for AC. So that's typical for both the units and all within the complex. You do have the option to add ductless if you want to. You just have to get strata permission before you go ahead, just because it's, additional work to the building. And they have noise constraints and stuff like that. But beautiful unit, 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom. It's listed at $249, sorry. Listed at $249, and it's a ground level, but it is a west-facing unit with additional visitor parking close by, whereas Unit 104 is 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, a little bit smaller square feet, north-facing with a larger patio and easy access to the patio. But both have a great opportunity for you. Again, it's rental-friendly, but you have to be 55 plus when you actually live here. Anybody can own, but you have to be 55 to live here. I'm going to actually take a walk down the hall so you can see the main common area. So the complex does have an elevator, so you don't have to take the stairs, but if you did want to take the stairs, they're really gradual, they're not steep, and they're really easily accessed up and down. But again, you're a ground floor unit, so you're only going upstairs if you want to visit people. Very well looked after complex. As you can see, they keep it nice and clean and tidy. They also have, this is the additional common area. They have this strata. This is the strata office. So if you have any questions, they're here once a week and you can meet them. Or you can obviously just book an appointment or contact the strata manager in general. This is the additional storage for the complex. There is a wait list for the storage, but there's very little for how big the space is. I wonder if it's open. One sec here. Oh, it is. Yeah, they're very small storage lockers. So you really, honestly, it doesn't do too much of a much. They all have that really big storage unit in their unit. So it's really more than enough. And again, they're really quite small and there is a wait list. Your mail is located just right here at the front, and they even have a Canada Post box, which makes it even easier. And just to our left here is the common room. Let's go in. So this is the big open seating area. They do have parties and get-togethers once in a while. They have this big commercial kitchen, which they've unfortunately locked. Oh, it's not open. Normally it's locked. Let's go take a look. You can rent the commercial kitchen. You just can't just readily go in and use it. But it's a great big commercial kitchen. They use it for get-togethers, or if you want to have like a big Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner, you can book it out for you and your family. But it's a nice addition to the complex. They have easy access in and out. They have this nice patio, which is west facing with this really pretty view. So this is the view you're getting all along Unit 111 with the sumac changing its colors, the nice big mature trees, the river, really great view. They also have a dance floor and a library. So this is the dance floor. They have a piano. So they do have get-togethers sometimes, and this is what it's here for. And then they have the library here. Comfy sitting area. You can rent it out, you name it. And then obviously his and her bathrooms. So there is actually, like I said before, there's actually a few other amenities in the complex. I'm gonna have to take the elevator, which I'll probably lose service. So just a kind of a run through. On the main floor here is the common area with the with the commercial kitchen, library, dance floor, and bathrooms. And the elevator and the mail and the storage is all on the main floor. If you go up another floor, there's a games room, which has like a pool table and a bunch of other things in there, as well as the guest suite that you can rent out. And then if you go to the third floor, there's actually, in the big open area on the fourth floor, they've turned it into a bit of a gym. So anyone can access it. Really, really great kind of addition to the complex. So it's just all part of being in Park Place here. And I'll turn it around one sec. It is very centrally located. So right there is the park, right next to the community center with the baseball diamonds, the pool, the gym, etc. And then if you just walk like 5 minutes that way, you're right in downtown Oliver. So very centrally located. Whether you can drive or not drive, it's really suited to any lifestyle, as long as you're 55 plus. Again, you can have anybody purchase and own, but you have to be 55 to live here. It is a registered bylaw. I know a lot of people are going to say, nay, it's 55 plus. I get it. We need a lot more options for less than 55 plus at such an affordable price. But this is a registered 55 plus complex, so it's not something you can change. But you can own in here, and you can invest and have a tenant in here, or you can purchase, rent it out, and move in. The options are endless. And I'm not going to go right outside right now because it's, again, wet. But straight ahead, you have the cover. Oh, can I zoom in? Hold on. I won't zoom in. Oh, there you are. That is some of the covered parking, but you have the grocery carts if you need to bring your groceries. There's bicycle parking, and through that door right there is a bit of a workshop that people have access to and use. It's also secure living, so you've got a locked front door so no one can just readily come in and out. So very secure living, affordable living, and you could have quick possession of either of the units. Both of them are open to quick possession. Easy to show, and we have full information packages on both of them. So thank you for joining me. And if you have any questions or want the full information package, we have a 3D tour information package, floor plans, great photos, you name it. Or better yet, book a showing. We're happy to get you in. So call or text or email, message, you name it. Send a carrier pigeon. Sarah and I are here to help. And thank you for joining me today. That's units 104 and 111 in Park Place. So have a great day.